Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Big Guy, Little Guy podcast.
I'm your co-host, Anthony, little guy.
I am your co-host, Tyler.
I just yawned there, if you didn't see.
I did not.
Oh, the camera saw.
Oh. You saw? I didn't.
My eyes are watering. It was a good stretch and a yawn.
You stretch.
Oh, yeah, I stretched and yawned.
Are you
And
flashing out? You're just doing everything? But welcome back to Everything Marvel. This should be a very quick episode. I mean, it shouldn't be too long, but you never know. We could get
we got a few
rambling.
topics.
Yeah, we got some good topics. You want to start us off?
Yeah, we could talk. We could talk about.
We can talk about stalking.
Yeah, we could talk about it. Daredevil and Spider-Man.
Yes, Charlie Cox is like redid his schedule to kind of fit the Spider-Man reshoot schedule, which is kind of odd, but considering he's really not canon in the MCU, but with the final episode of Loki finally coming out, hell, anything's possible now. We could get every freaking cast of X-Men back. Who knows?
We can get every cast of every MCU and Marvel character of all time back.
Yes.
Talk about a big movie with a big budget.
Yes, I mean, if he comes in with what's supposedly going to be in Spider-Man already, that's Charlie Cox, which, I mean, he's not a very well-known actor, but a lot of people love his role in Daredevil, which I have not personally seen because it's not MCU canon, but I've heard it's fantastic. So you get Charlie Cox, Jamie Foxx. I'm a poet and didn't even know it.
All right, Eminem, chill out. We don't see MGK around here anywhere.
Well, you're skinny as MGK, so maybe
I ain't got the tattoos.
You don't.
Or the blonde hair and
A
everything.
little side note: he's in Jackass.
What?
The new Jackass coming out. He gets walloped. It looks like.
Oh.
And he looked at Johnny Knoxville and was like, "It wasn't supposed to be this hard, was it?" He's being a little weenie again. Trying to be as PG as we can.
Got taken out of rap by Eminem, so he went to punk rock. What a weenie.
He did. He will deny it to this day, and he'll say he won, but
He's not in the same genre no more.
he's not. And there's a good reason for that. But you get Charlie Cox, Jamie Foxx, Tom. I can't say those two names
It's
together.
so funny because you said Charlie Cox, Jamie Foxx, I'm a poet and didn't even know it. It was just so perfect.
Okay. Fox, Cox. Oh, gosh, I'm trying not to put those
That's
together.
nasty, man. We need to keep it PG for the foxes over here.
Oh, man. That's
Fox
bestiality.
Cox. That's nasty.
Okay. Cox, Fox. Oh, my gosh. Okay. I'm going to say one of those names to last. Okay. So, we got Jamie Foxx, Tom Holland. Man, we're so immature. Possibly Tobey Maguire, possibly Andrew Garfield, with
A possible Miles Morales.
possible, but I don't know who.
Well, I mean, either one. It's probably going to be a known
Benedict
actor.
Cumberbatch. I would say probably Elizabeth Olsen's probably going to make some kind of an appearance.
I feel like I have a good idea on who the actor is going to be if there is a Miles Morales.
The TikTok guy.
The TikTok guy that went famous and got a job from Marvel, or the kid from Stranger Things.
I was about to say the kid from Stranger Things.
So there's those two main things. I know Marvel did hire the kid from TikTok that's really good at animations and stuff, and he went famous for wearing the Miles Morales suit.
Yeah.
And he went on the news, and Marvel actually gave him a job on the spot, but no one knows what that job is. So
It's got to be him. It's got to be Miles.
he looks just like a Miles, though.
He does. Like if you put him up against the Into the Spider-Verse Miles Morales, he looks pretty close. But yeah, and a lot of theories with Charlie Cox before this rumor even broke was that he was going to be a lawyer for Peter Parker. But that was before Kevin Feige kind of said that the Marvel shows like Jessica Jones, Luke Cage, the other one, the Punisher, I think, is one.
I would love to see the Punisher in the MCU.
That'd be, him and Deadpool together.
Oh man,
My gosh, that would be chaotic. But he pretty much said they weren't canon, so he's not going to be a lawyer, I don't think, because they're not canon. But I think it'll do. If he does come into the MCU, it's going to be the multiverse, like everybody else in the freaking MCU now. But yeah, let's move on to a poster of the What If series coming out next month, the 11th of next month, I believe.
That's crazy. I had to burp, sorry, but I held it in. Don't worry.
I could have just shaken the screen like I did that one time. But Spider-Man as the Master of the Mystic Arts. That is.
If you don't know what that is, he means Doctor Strange.
Yeah. That one really gets to me because I cannot imagine that. That's going to be amazing. And you know what?
So what? I mean,
the Spider-Man toy that come out. I wonder if it could be relating to that Spider-Man instead of the Spider-Man, the actual Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Oh man.
I just can't wait for I can't wait for December to see what this movie's about.
I can't wait for I can't wait for August. The What If series is going to blow my mind. And Gamora wearing all of Thanos' armor and using his twin blade. I want to know, did she kill the Mad Titan? What is Ollie? You're yawning, stretching, burping,
sneezing.
Get a little fart out.
Oh my gosh.
But did she kill the Mad Titan, or is she the Mad Titan? Because there's a scene in the trailer to where it looks like she's with Thor and it looks like she's with Thor, Star-Lord, which is T'Challa, and a couple other, I can't remember the other ones, but
the British Cat.
That one's crazy too.
She's hot.
Peggy Carter.
Sorry, Captain America, but she's my woman now.
And Steve Rogers as Iron Man. That's going to be interesting. Considering we actually just watched a video of Cap. What you're a man with a big suit of armor. What are you without that? I mean, that's one of the famous scenes of the Rogers versus Tony debate. Is what are you without the suit of armor? Billionaire, playboy, philanthropist. Wow,
tongue twister. You got a tongue twister in every video almost.
I do. Well, I think
burglary.
Whoa! What was that?
Burglary.
That's a new word that's never been said before in the history of the human.
You tried to say it that one podcast. Burglary.
You put like 6 extra syllables on it.
Burglary.
Yeah, there you go.
Is that right? I can't hear what I'm saying sometimes. Burglary. I heard what I said that time and it didn't sound right.
It's a word that doesn't sound right. Like,
if you don't know, we did a podcast and we was talking about
the Richard Sherman.
Yeah, case. Richard Sherman, and he tried to say burglar. Yeah, that word. Someone say it.
He's having trouble this time.
Yeah, you had trouble the first time.
I did. I tried to go with it as smooth as a man. Words don't come out of my brain as good as they should. They are up here and then
we
they
haven't
come
done
out.
our shots yet. Now
they get like pinballed out or something. But and on the poster we saw a zombie Cap and a zombie Hawkeye. I cannot wait for that episode. I say that's probably going to be the last episode.
Hawkeye is one of my favorite MCU characters, so it's going to be weird to see him as a dead man.
Man walking.
No. Is his accuracy going to be the same, or is he going to be like brain dead and can't shoot?
I don't know. I mean,
what if he's going to be like the opposite of Hawkeye? Because where's a zombie, he's just like the worst archer ever.
In the trailer, I think Cap threw his shield. Zombie Cap was like threw his shield like he does. So I don't know. I have no idea. Or somebody threw the shield at Cap. I don't know. What if is what? Who the hell knows? What if? But Kingpin is. Well, okay. I'm not going to say this. Spoiler, just in case this happens. But if you don't want any like possible spoilers, which I think we've kind of made our theories that could spoil, but this one's basically labeled as a spoiler. So if you don't want to listen to it, then skip past. Kingpin is supposed to be in Hawkeye, which could lead to.
Hey, I saw some behind the scenes of Hawkeye actually. Like really? Jeremy Renner, he actually posted it on his TikTok of some like behind the scenes and some special like little moments. They were like not they might be in the film. I mean, who knows? Because you know, if you know anything about films, there's a lot of filming that goes into it, and they go back and review everything and then pick what they want in and what they don't want in. And I saw a lot of scenes in there from behind the cameras of them walking together and him doing some stuff. And he has a dog, very beautiful golden retriever.
I think he does in the comics too. I could be wrong, but and maybe in the game too. I haven't played the newest Marvel game. I played it when it first came out.
Just when I thought he couldn't get better, he has a freaking dog.
He does. And I think a while back they kind of the video game of the Avengers, Marvel's Avengers game made by Square Enix. I think they kind of spoiled the suit that Hawkeye will be wearing because they come out with like a new suit for Hawkeye, and then a lot of speculation was that it's what Jeremy Renner's going to be actually wearing. So it's Jeremy Renner might be bald.
Bald?
Yeah,
Bald?
bald.
Bald. That SpongeBob episode. No, that's the SpongeBob movie. Whenever Plankton steals the king's crown, and like he takes a bag off of his head, and it's just bald. It's like bald, 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 bald.
I don't remember that.
What?
I don't. I haven't watched SpongeBob in a good
I just
little
watched
while.
SpongeBob last night because when I'm watching Hulu or Netflix or something.
10?
Hold up, you didn't let me finish. So the way my TV works is, you know how like Hulu and Netflix will say, "Are you still watching?" and it'll say "Continue."
Yeah.
Well, if you don't, Netflix or Hulu will automatically close the application. But my TV doesn't turn off. My TV goes to cable. So my TV transfers over to cable because my TV has cable built into it. And well, for some reason, the only channel that it goes to is Nickelodeon. And every time it goes to it, I wake up and SpongeBob's on my TV.
So you just was like,
But yeah, when I wake up,
the hell
of course-
with it. I'm watching SpongeBob.
Well, I mean, what's better to wake up to in the morning than you hear SpongeBob's laughing? You're just like, what the heck is that? You get up and SpongeBob's on your TV.
Well, I mean,
It's the best
dude,
moment
it's
ever.
probably porn.
What? You talking about SpongeBob and did you say
No.
porn?
Yeah, I said porn.
Why would that be on my TV?
Aw. You tell me. No, but
SpongeBob.
we're getting.
We're PG. SpongeBob is my show. I don't know what your shows are, but you over there, Foxcock or Cox, Foxcox. That's your type of stuff, right?
It is. It is. I look at it.
Mine's a sponge. I can go in there to the sink and.
Oh gosh, what's he? What, you are you gonna violate a sponge?
All right, let's get back to Marvel. All right.
Alrighty. So that could lead to Deadpool. I mean, not Deadpool. Daredevil being in Hawkeye, and in the comics they had like one good fight, which ended in a draw. So that could be like an introduction to.
Did you see that trailer? I mean, that commercial of Deadpool.
And Korg from
Well, hold on.
Thor?
Well,
he's supposed to be in the MCU now.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Korg. That's Korg, the Rock guy.
yeah. So is Deadpool in the MCU?
No, I think that's just commercial. I think.
You know what? I'm gonna give it. I'll give it 4 out of 5 avocados. Korg?
I was raised by avocados.
Oh my God! Just
That's just been like.
He has to come into the MCU.
Oh no, he's definitely coming because I mean the world will riot if he doesn't. But
I don't think he was. I don't think whenever they made the. Okay, so a little backstory on Deadpool. He was on an interview,
Story
and
time.
he said that, and Ryan Reynolds said that they filmed the trailer to Deadpool years prior to the movie coming out. So they filmed the trailer to see what it would look like, and they tried to sell it to companies to broadcast and stuff, and nobody wanted to buy it because they didn't want a Marvel movie that's so inappropriate. And then someone leaked the trailer of Deadpool like 3 years after that, and the same day the video leaked, the video got like millions and millions of hits. And the same day, Ryan Reynolds said he got a random call from the director and was like, "Look, we're coming back to film Deadpool." So it was like, he said it was like an accident. And then he started joking around saying, "And guess who leaked the trailer? Not me." We know who leaked it, Ryan. Don't lie.
Come on, Ryan. Come on. We all know this is your character.
Yep. You wanted this
I
to
mean,
come out.
he tried playing Deadpool twice, I believe,
Probably.
before this Deadpool, and Fox just did not.
I just think he read the description of Deadpool and he's like, "Wait, that's me."
Yeah.
I mean, he acts just like Deadpool when he's not filming Deadpool. so-
Yeah, like if you've read comics or played the 360 game, I mean he's Deadpool.
He's like Robert Downey Jr. Like Robert Downey
Yeah.
Jr. is Tony Stark in real life.
That's why I love Marvel in their casting. It's uncanny to anything
Besides
else.
Tom Holland, he's like a 30-year-old man that's playing a 16-year-old boy. That's
Yeah,
kind
but,
of
but he looks like a 16-year-old.
He does. Besides Tobey Maguire, I saw a meme, and it said, "How old are you?" And he said 17. He's like, bitch, you look 30. He did. Tobey Maguire was an old high schooler.
He did. He was the oldest looking out of all the high schools.
I don't know what they were. I mean, I don't regret it. He's one of my
movies
favorite
back in the 2000s was different because you look at the high schoolers, they all looked like if you watch the Sam Raimi, I can't remember the guy's name. He plays on How I Met Your Mother, and he's married to Sophia. That I don't know how to say her last name. Or I don't even know her last name. Sophia. She's that like Latino. Sophia.
What are you talking about? In what movie?
I don't know. Modern Family, I think.
Oh, I've never seen that.
Well, I haven't either. But
Oh.
but the guy plays in it is her husband. He's the guy that tries to punch Peter Parker. But he looks way older than a high school.
Oh my gosh, he is jacked.
He was.
And then Peter just like does that slow mo, and then just sees the thing goes by and the bracelets move. He's like, whoa.
Whoa. Okay. One Spider-Man thing real quick that I just thought of. How the hell is Tom Holland and Andrew Garfield Spider-Man going to react to built-in webs? Built-in webs.
That's what I said. So there's another meme I think I sent you, and Tom and Andrew said, "Hold on, I got to recharge my web shooter."
Yeah.
And then Tobey Maguire said, "I missed the part where that's my problem." What are they going to think? They're going to be like, "What the heck?"
They're going to be like, "That's disgusting."
He's a real Spider-Man. You guys are fakes.
Or they're going to be like, "I wish I had that power." Because I mean, I'm sure. Well, I mean, in Far From Home, he ran out of web during the fight with Mysterio, and he had to.
But then again, Tobey Maguire did lose his web shooting ability. He lost his whole Spider-Man ability in Spider-Man 2.
Oh, yeah, he like his spider sense or Peter Tingle.
Yeah, no, they called Peter Tingle and Tom Holland's.
Oh, wait, who are you talking about?
Tobey Maguire. Remember in Spider-Man 2 when he
yeah.
lost his power?
Where he was so stressed about everything.
Yeah. So, I mean, which one would you rather run out of web shooters or lose your web shooters?
Probably run out. That way I could just refill them.
Yeah, so which Spider-Man you want to be?
I don't know. Who's stronger out of all three of them? Okay, no, we're getting too much into
Okay. To answer that question, physically, I want to say Tobey Maguire, but technically, Tom Holland, because he's got basically an Iron Man suit for a Spider-Man suit.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. But I really hope this is the last version of Spider-Man to where he's clinged on to Tony Stark. I think this would be the last Spider-Man where he doesn't need a mentor, because
I hope the first part of this movie is about him and Tony Stark, and then the second part is him meeting all the other Spider-Mans and being like this whole new world, and now he's like focused on trying to fix the timeline.
No, I don't think it'll focus too much on Tony. This
You don't think that he'll focus on Tony at all this time? What if he's just like, all right, you're the new Tony, and it's like, I'm not ready for this, and he's like,
we already did that. We already did that storyline with Far From Home where I'm not ready, but Happy pulled him into the ship and was like, I can't remember what he said.
But what if this movie shows more of him in the Tony Stark role?
Well, now I could see that, yeah.
Like him at like basically in Tony Stark mode.
I saw
What if he makes multiple suits like Tony did? What if he has
I think
tons of suits?
I think that's where they're going to go with him. Like, I think he's going to be the next Tony, but they're going to also venture off to him being Spider-Man, like comic versions and stuff.
Which is very, very surprising, because before Far From Home came out, we didn't really think they would make him the next Tony because of his unguaranteeable contract and movie.
Well, yeah.
Because he's owned by Sony. Well, all the Spider-Men are owned by Sony besides Miles Morales. So,
well, I think he's probably the second smartest person now in the MCU behind Shuri. Which Shuri just got the technology behind her.
Which is weird, because if you look at the progress of Tobey Maguire, then Andrew Garfield, and Tom Holland, Tobey Maguire did not do anything that was actually that intelligent.
No,
and then Andrew Garfield, he got a little more intelligent, but he was in his garage and he was designing his web shooters that he stole from Oscorp, but he still like figured it out with the battery and how to charge it and all that stuff. So that was kind of very.
Tom Holland actually made his own web.
Yeah, he went like Super Saiyan on science and stuff.
Yeah, like he's literally Tony Stark now. Like I love it. People hate it. I want him to be the next Tony, but I don't want him to.
I like all the Spider-Man. I mean, I'm not going to complain about any of the three. I mean, they're all the movies are great.
And Sony's talking about wanting to bring Kingpin into the Spider-Man 4. So we're definitely getting set up for something big, I believe. Oh, I don't know what that was. But
I could talk about Spider-Man all day, so
I could too.
we probably need to end it here soon before we get to
Yeah, I think that would be it for this video, ladies and gentlemen.
20 minutes.
Socials are down in the description as always.
Absolutely.
Man,
Well, tell us your opinion on Spider-Man No
give
Way
us your
Home.
theories.
It's called Spider-Man No Way Home. So tell us your
Yeah.
theories and stuff. We did see a poster that was leaked on TikTok about some movie theater.
I'm not believing it until it's.
We're not going to talk about it
from
until
Sony.
it's a little more confirmed than just
Yeah,
a TikTok video.
because I mean I've looked it up and I haven't seen it on any.
Because it does look like a legit. It does look like a legit poster, and if it is the legit poster, then we are guaranteed to have Miles, Toby, Andrew, Tom.
That'd be crazy. That would
I
be
mean,
insane.
we're guaranteed to have all the Spider-Man in one movie. But how much is that poster guaranteed? So we don't know.
About 0 right now to me.
Looks cool.
It does, and Photoshop has come a long way. But that would be it, ladies and gentlemen. Like this video, comment, subscribe, turn on notifications. That way you know when we're posting. And we'll see you in the next video.
Peace out.